Hey everyone, it's Laynie, and how are you guys doing today? I hope you're having like the best day ever. I have to get ready. I'm running a little behind. I don't really have a watch on. And I wanted to show you my super simple, just get out the door, easy kind of, how about easy breezy? My easy breezy look for the day. I'm going to start with my Smashbox primer water because it's just so easy to spritz on a primer. And it feels nice. It's very refreshing. How are you guys doing today? Do you have any fun plans? I'm not doing really anything exciting. Just need to run a few errands. Nothing extravagant. And I've been totally obsessed with Vampire Diaries. For real, you guys. Like, that's all I'm doing is watching Vampire Diaries. Anybody else watching it on Netflix? And next I'm going in with my BB cream by Unique. And I'm actually going to mix it in with my Unique concealer. This is going to give me a little bit more coverage, but again, super simple. I'm obsessed with Vampire Diaries. I got on the bandwagon really late because I didn't start watching it until it was on Netflix. So definitely started later, but totally obsessed. So I put my BB cream on all over, and then I put my concealer under the eyes and in the T-zone. And I'm going to actually just blend it all together in one swoop using my little Luxie brush, and I'm just going to blend everything together. I don't want a ton of makeup today, just keeping it simple. I've also been watching HGTV lately, and it's making me want to redecorate my entire house. Sometimes I'm like, I shouldn't watch this. It just gives me too many thoughts of things I could do to switch up the style in our home. But that's expensive. Real expensive. I always joke with my husband, I'm like, when we win the lottery, we're gonna do this. We have been watching that show, it's on HGTV with the lottery winners. So crazy. I think one thing that does impress me, a lot of them are honestly looking for very low-key, just nice homes. You usually think like lottery winners going just crazy with the, you know, big fancy mansions, but a lot of people are really, really reasonable. It's so sweet in the ones where they're like, well, I want to buy a house for myself, this is my budget, and then I also want to buy a home for my mom or my sister. I just think that's awesome. It is really cool when you see people win something like a lottery jackpot and then they have the opportunity to help family members they never were able to help before. Very, very cool. Now taking my Miracle Diamond Sponge, and I'm actually not wetting it because I just want to absorb a little extra product. I went a little crazy with the amount of product I used. I always tell people, I'm like, I honestly, like, I want to win the lottery. Like, who doesn't want to win the lottery? But I don't want to win like the 28, 38, 58 million dollars. I think that is just a headache. I don't think that's fun. That's stressful. For one, I would not know what to do with that amount of money. I don't have that expensive of hobbies. And I just feel like, you know, everybody would be asking you for money, which in some ways, there's some things you could help with, but there's other times that you're just like, oh my gosh, does anyone want to be my friend? Not because I won $58 million. So next I'm going in with my Ofra Banana Powder and just adding a little extra coverage to my eye area to cancel out any discoloration and also set that concealer. I really need to get my eyebrows done. I went to get them done today and the girl wasn't there, so that kind of stunk. But yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to win like $1 million or $2? Maybe 3, but like 28 million? That's a headache. I don't know about that. No, I'm not saying I would turn it down. I don't think anyone would turn it down, but I really don't ever buy those big jackpot tickets, very rarely, because I'm a little scared. Like, what if you actually won this? That would be crazy. Am I the only one out there who ever thinks about that kind of stuff? I might be the only one. Next, I'm actually going to use my Hoola bronzer because still trying to use up this little sample. It has lasted forever, and it's so tiny, but this product is very long lasting. Using a Real Techniques brush and just carving out a little bit, not going overboard on the contour. I also did fake tanner recently, so I need to match my face to my neck and body a little bit more. I've never personally known anyone who has won the lottery, but I like know of, like, you know how like everyone has a friend of a friend of a friend who won the lottery, so I don't know them personally. But the one person that was a friend of a family member was actually, he won like a lot. I'm not exactly sure on the amount, but he was scared. You know, that kids were gonna like pick on his children because, you know, I mean, that makes the news and kids get jealous because they're kids. I mean, even heck, adults get jealous of something like that, so you know kids could. So definitely stressful. So I just carved out my cheeks and my jawline a little bit, down the nose, and I'm going to take a fluffier Luxie brush and pick up some product, tap it off, and then just buff it around to smooth the contour and also bronze up the rest of the outside of my face to better match. My husband and I have talked about, I think everyone has always talked about like what you would do if you won a bunch of money. We would love to do something with like rescuing dogs because we're both extremely in love with our pup. So a little more Ofra, and I'm just going to brighten in here because I spread it out just a little too much. I got my birthday gift from Sephora. I always love this. I honestly forgot this year that they do that, and I went to check out and they're like, oh, do you want your gift? I'm like, yes. And I picked the Tarte Sephora Beauty Insider that has the blush and the Tarte lip paint. I just dropped it. This is in the color, don't think it says, oh, birthday suit. Oh, that's cute. It looks like a really pretty kind of grayed out mauve color, and then the blush in the picture looks similar. So, ooh, very monochromatic, which is very popular right now. I'm having shirt problems lately here on my channel. I don't know what's going on. This keeps falling off. And for this, I've actually been into using a Real Techniques stippling, that's like tongue twister, the stippling, a Real Techniques stippling brush. Because I feel like it gives me a really light application of blush. And I am tapping off a little bit. And since I'm wearing red today, I feel like red is a color you kind of want to go more natural with on your makeup, or do a fab red lip. And today I want to be a little more simple, so no red lip for me. That blush color is really nice, very pigmented, because I did not pick up a lot of product, and it had very good color payoff. I really like that. Something like this too, the nice thing is it's going to last a while. And to keep it extra simple, I'm actually going to go back to my bronzer, and I'm going to just buff this into my crease for a little more dimension. One thing I think we also always talk about that we would like to do down the road, winning the lottery would help, but if that doesn't happen, just saving our pennies, is we would like to own some land, and we would love to have mini horses. They're so cute. Horses are beautiful animals, just beautiful, but the full-size ones definitely scare me a little bit just because they're so big. They're intimidating. When you stand next to them, they're just massive animals. So the mini horses, I'm down with that. I'm not scared of mini horses. They're super cute. And I feel like my dog would definitely run around with a mini horse. Now I'm going into my custom palette here and picking up this Coastal Scents highlighter, which is a very like nude shade. And my Morphe flat concealer brush. I'm actually going to use that all over the lid. I love doing this. This is like my everyday kind of simple look. I just press that onto the lid. It's a very low-key, it's not even a shimmer, it's a sheen really. It's just a nice fleshy tone. It gives just a little sheen, not even shimmer, to the lid. And then I take this Sephora undercover, not between the sheets. Oh, my mind was in the gutter that day if you saw my video. And a Morphe brush, and I'm going to just dot that into my inner corner for a little pop of light. And I'm going to highlight under the brow, even though I probably shouldn't because I really need to get my eyebrows done. They are looking a mess. Anybody else's eyebrow hair grow back so fast? It drives me crazy. I love getting my eyebrows threaded. If you haven't tried it, it hurts really bad the first couple times, then you adjust, but they look so good. It is my absolute favorite way to get my eyebrows done. I've actually never had them waxed. I'm more scared to have my eyebrows waxed than threaded. Going back in with that Sephora eyeshadow, and then I pop it on the center just for a little more sheen, and I feel like it makes my eyelids look bigger. I like that. And then, do I want to do anything underneath the eye? To be extra monochromatic today, I'm just going to go for it. It might look horrible, but I'm going to try it. I'm actually going to take this Tarte blush because it's a nice matte. I'm just going to put a little bit of that on the lower lash line. This is a Real Techniques brush. I do like pinks and purples, lavenders, all of that with my green eyes because it makes it pop a little bit. And I'm actually going to just bring it on the outer upper corner into the lash line just to kind of connect the lower lash line and the top lash line. So just a super light pop of color there, and it's not so pink that it gives you kind of that like allergy eyes look. You do have to be careful with pinks and on the eye, I feel like. Okay, what do I want to do next? Brows. So I have ordered a brow product and it's not here yet, so I have just been using dark eyeshadow. So I'm using my NYX palette and this eyeshadow brush that I've been loving that I got in Boxycharm by Sedona. It's so fine tipped that you can do a really precise brow. I feel like eyebrows are that one thing, now that I'm used to doing them, I just can't skip it because my face just does not look right. And I'm not trying to be ultra precise today, just simple, making them look a little fuller, a little more shapely since they need to be shaped badly. I will say, I feel like brunettes or people with deep colored hair, we are so lucky when it comes to eyebrows because we can use basically any dark brown powder, even eyeshadow, to do our brows. Blondes, it's really hard to find the correct color for your brows. I think that's really tricky. I'm just going to brush them out a little bit. I think today I'm going to kind of go for that more like unkempt kind of brow. Let my hairs kind of fluff out a little bit. Rock the outgrowth I have going on. And then tame them just slightly. Because there's a fine line between good and crazy. And that was close there. The hairs were really sticking out. I looked like, you know, everybody's grandfather's eyebrows. And for my highlight, going back in with my custom palette, and I'm just going to do my Coastal Scents highlighter. Since I did do a dewy finish with the BB cream and concealer, I'm going light-handed on the highlighter because as the day goes on, I will get a little shinier and shinier because I didn't do much to control my oil. And looking in the mirror, my face doesn't look that much lighter than my neck, but looking in the screen, I'm like, is it? Ugh. It's hard to tell with the lights on the camera screen. You never know what it's going to look like when you get to editing. So what I am going to do is take just a little tiny bit of this Hoola on a fluffy brush, and I'm going to tap it off a lot. And then I'm just going to very gently go down the center of my face, just in case I'm too light. It's so hard to tell though until you get to editing. This is why I don't fake tan very often, because my makeup doesn't match me. It's like I don't want to buy a bunch of deeper shades and then get tired of fake tanning. I think that did help a little bit. I think it's just the way the light is reflecting off my face. I'm going to use my Unique 3D mascara. Since I went so natural today, I think a really nice set of lashes just pops. It's like you pay extra attention to that when you don't have much going on the face. Does anyone else always touch their eye when they do mascara? Every time. I think it's just because I have long lashes and it's just like boop. Every time, touch the eye. Mascara just makes such a difference. I actually think I'm gonna skip mascara on the lower lash line. Do you guys think mascara on the lower lash line makes your eyes look bigger or no mascara? I've heard that using mascara and eyeliner on the bottom lashes makes your eyes look smaller, but I kind of feel like when I put mascara on my lower lash line, my eyes look bigger. But I do kind of feel like mascara can kind of eyeliner can kind of close off my eye if I put it on the bottom. I don't know, it just depends what mood I'm in. And my lashes have been having issues. They're like falling out. I don't know what the deal is there. So there's like big gaps in between lashes and I messed up that eye, so I'm just starting over. If you guys don't have a metal eyelash comb, I highly recommend it. They are the bomb compared to the plastic. Because the plastic combs, the little pieces of comb, I don't know the exact word there, I'm losing it, I don't know what it's called. They're so thick that I feel like you can't get a precise, like you can't precisely separate your lashes like you can with a metal lash comb. Love it. Now I'm just going to set. I'm only going to do one coat because I still want it to look natural since I'm going ultra natural for the rest of my face. And when it comes to my 3D mascara, I like to really get the base of my lashes, and that keeps any of the fibers from falling into my eye, because that's no good. Nobody likes that. And then you will get a few little pieces of fibers that fall down, so I just fluff them off. They come right off. I've never had issues with my lashes falling out until recently. I don't know what it is. So I definitely think those lashes made a huge difference. And now let's do this. I'm really excited for this Tarte lip paint. It's really little. I hope this lasts a while because I'm really excited about it. And I'm not going to lip line or anything. Oh, that is such a pretty dusty mauve color. And it smells good. And honestly, for being such a little wand, it's easy to apply. I think it's very thoughtful of Sephora to give a gift on your birthday. I am VIB Rouge, and I don't feel like I get a lot of reward being VIB Rouge. Anyone else feel that way? I feel like being, I mean, not that I like was trying to be VIB Rouge, it just happened because I'm obsessed with makeup. But it's like, dang, if I earn this tier, I feel like there should be a little more reward, or I don't know if incentive is the right word. Anybody else feel that way? Very comfortable on the lips. Feels a lot like my Unique liquid lipsticks, and also the Makeup Geek liquid lipsticks all have kind of that more moussey consistency versus like a liquidy consistency. Tony, don't do that. Stop. Well, you guys, this is the finished look. I went super natural, simple today and fast. I mean, that took me all of 21 minutes to do my whole face. Not bad, but really simple. Definitely not full on glam. I just want to show you guys that, like, I don't go all out every day at all. Some days, actually a lot of days, I don't even wear makeup. But this would be my, like, just simple running out of the house, headed to work. Just want to look like myself, but a little bit better. If you guys have any questions about my beauty beliefs, feel free to ask. I love chatting with you guys. Leave that in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I would love to have you be a part of my YouTube family. Seriously, it would be amazing. I really mean that. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter because I love getting to know you guys better. And as always, please try to stay positive, because at the end of the day, that is truly all we can try to do. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.